The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. He'll get this up to the... Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's all. Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll throw out of the gun. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
3rd and 9. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line.
Ready. Hey, Watson, Oscar.
Here's Tua to open with a throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Solo left Zion. Get set.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
From the gun, here's Tua. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
A big-time play for the Dolphins. 31 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon A-Chain. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Go ahead.
A shotgun snap for Tua. That's taken in by A-Chain. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
20 TX. 44. Ready. Out.
Here's A-Chain. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Number 2, ice jab. Ice jab.
One more time, it's A-Chain. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. In motion, it's Waddle. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up 4th and goal. They snap it to Tua. And this will pay off. It is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The tight end using the middle of the field. I got a tight end next to me who's caught 60 NFL touchdowns, knows how to operate down in those spaces.
And that was my favorite place to operate, Mike. I always had this rule. The closer you got to the middle of the field, the worse they got at defending the pass. So that's where I wanted to work, and that's where this guy was working and leads himself to a touchdown.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Smith to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Let's go.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll put a receiver in motion right. And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line.
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short. And a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achan. He'll get maybe 4 there. It'll bring up 2nd and long. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Ready.
Back to throw is Tua. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they're going to start rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. Third and long.
Ready.
Throwing is Tua. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. And here comes 4th down.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Set.
Here's Tagovailoa. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he will have a Dolphins 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
Tempo 3 kick. Tempo 3 kick. Ready. Set.
To the air again, Tagovailoa. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He'll get this out quickly to his left. He is in. Touchdown, Dolphins. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Now the try for an extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts at the 13. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A give. Here's Hall. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Jalen Ramsey up to make the play. Another run here with Hall. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. back to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The give to Hall. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Chop Robinson, the man to bring him down. They face 2nd down and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Smith. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Jets 1st down. He'll drop to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll look to throw yet again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And the Jets are going to have what looks to be a 1st and goal. He'll take this down to the 10-yard line.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First and 10.
Solo left Zion. Yeah, hit it. Ah.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
It's safe. Go ahead. Ice jam. Ice jam.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
They bring their tight end right. Now it's Tua. That's over the middle and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And the Jets will take over here just shy of the 30. It's first down, and it's Paul. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll look to throw. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. 16-yard pickup on that one. And the Jets have a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He'll run. This is Hall. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Let's go. Street. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. Go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Jets first down.
65 yard. Ready. Track 60. 19 Lion. Hey, check that. Street.
He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And the Dolphins will take over at their own 14-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here's 1st and 10.
All right, fellas, listen up. Okay.
Play action. Tagovailoa. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he's taken down up past the 35.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
He'll go right and find his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Tua gonna throw. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is brought in. And he will score. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Ready. Turbo 2, ice jab. Ice jab, turbo 2, ice jab.
Motion man is the tight end going right. Tua going to give it to Achane. Crazy. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll send him over to the left. Here's a handoff to Achane, running left. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back.
Turbo 1, high. High, high, high. Ready.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Hall. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. And that's going to be incomplete. coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Conklin goes in motion. On the handoff, here comes Hall. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Throwing now from the gun. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Open man. That's Gibson.
This is a really popular concept on third down. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. But give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps them short from picking up the first down.
Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And the Dolphins are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Ready. Hey, number one. Out.
Now a first down throw for Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about one. Jonathan Allen, the big man from the interior, with the stop.
44. Ready.
Once again, it's Achane. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long.
Turbo one.
Now Tua. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. Here comes Smith on the return. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. So we are through three. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On the give, it's Hall. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick-6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Havrasek good with the extra point, and the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Right back to the air following that. In trouble, and down he goes. Jalen Phillips that time. In there for the sack.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. He runs with it.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Third and long. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here's a give to Achane. Has some room inside the 30. And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 13-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. And even 30 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the 4th quarter. And they're able to pop off a big run.
They'll toss it here to Achane. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Go ahead.
In motion, it's Waddle. A run up the middle with Achane. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They send him right out of the slot. On third down, they'll go with Achane. Oh, he coughs up the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. On now is Lucas Haversick for the field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. Haverick's kick is good. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Here's Smith to return it. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
The ball comes out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up fourth down. These are drive killers.
On now comes the punt team for the Jets. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They've turned it over on down.
Relying on your kicker to throw the ball in an actual NFL game is certainly one choice. And that play from the jump just didn't seem like it had much of a chance. I mean, next time your kicker comes out there, just let him do his job.
And he's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Dolphins will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
Let's go.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Throwing now on third and long. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
So you decide to put the ball in the air deep in your own end zone. That's fine. But the internal clock of the quarterback, it's got to speed up even a little bit more. You cannot hold the ball in this part of the field. And tell you what, he takes the sack, but he's lucky it wasn't a safety.
Turbo 3, kick. Turbo 3, kick. Ready.
They bring the tight end in motion. On the handoff, this is Achan. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Now, whistles and timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this, but they're going to stop it. 4 seconds left in the game.
Watson, Oscar. Out.
They'll stay on the ground with Achan. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.
niggers got out of slavery. They went over there and stayed over there. And they put their head down and they worked. They stayed with their family. They was uneducated. They had land. They had chickens. They had cows. They could eat out their own backyard. They could process their own food. They didn't go to that white man for nothing. The white man used to come buy chicken and bacon from the nigger. Here come Dr. King with his dream. Let's go join them. The nigga said, this little boy crazy. But see, y'all gotta go study history. The elder black people who was called nigger, not like Dr. King. Why would we go live with our enemy?